Back again, back again. Got another exclusive, man, of AHumbleSoul. We back in Michigan with it. Let the people know who we got on the line, man, and where you calling in from.
Shalom, man. I'm calling in from Inkster, Michigan. 48141. 48141 both. So that's the name I go by.
Oh, for sure, man. It's definitely dope. It's a pleasure to get a chance to talk with you, man, about your music and your life. Just straight out the gate, man, I really enjoy listening to your music, man. I really appreciate how you put your life in it, and you really not sugarcoating it. You know what I'm saying? It's not as much as the flashy talk as it's the, I'm going through the struggles. I'm trying to overcome the challenges talk. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty much like you speaking for the have-nots almost, man. The people who just fighting day to day to just, keep their head up and just keep pushing forward and just create, a better circumstances, better way for them and their families, man. So just talk a little bit about just that comfort, just and being vulnerable, and just exposing yourself to the world, the flaws and the challenges. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really was like it really just be like, man, like the whole working with me just starting to rap just in general was really just to find comfort for myself, though. You know what I'm saying? It was a situation where it's like, okay, I can't really voice what I'm going through to nobody personally. You know what I'm saying? But when I put it over the beat and put it in my music, and it eased that stress I got. You feel what I'm saying? Like, how they say, like, you hold something in, it'll start messing with you when it starts getting with you. You know what I'm saying? So I really did everything I was going through. Like, I just went through so much stuff to the growing up. You know what I'm saying? As far as house switching houses, videos being part of, the real life stuff that we all go through. You know what I'm saying? We all go through this stuff. It's just some people feel like if I'm talking about this instead, I'm gonna get more of that. Rather than if I'm talking about what I'm really seeing day to day. So when I first started making music, it was more so just to clear my head. You know what I'm saying? Just to cleanse me for real. But
I mean, it's no secret though that type of content, I say 7 times out of 10, isn't what people flock to on a commercial level.
Oh yeah.
So knowing that, have you always had that style and that approach from the beginning, or did you try to follow the trends before you stepped out and just started spitting more and more about your life? Or how was it for you?
Oh no. Like the first mixtape I ever did was named Unspoken Notes. That was probably about like 4 or 5 years ago. The first mixtape I ever did. And it's still on YouTube. It's just a different rap name. It's under Most Hated instead of under 48141 vote. You know what I'm saying? You go listen to that tape, I'm out the gate telling you what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a student, like I came out the gate like that. Like, I had already knew that I wasn't about to come, like I was gonna develop my own style. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna talk about what's really going on because I already had friends around me that was rapping. You know what I'm saying? So I already know that as a fan, so like looking at it from a fan standpoint, whatever I'm telling you in these songs, when you see me out, that's what you're gonna look to see. You feel what I'm saying? So I had already came out the gate just telling people like, what's really going on, like my side of the story, you know what I'm saying? Like how I'm living, I ain't never really cared to, I got songs about that type of stuff, but because like you was just saying, more people want to hear that rather than what's really going on. You feel what I'm saying? So I got songs like that, but I came out the gate like, no, I'm not stay alone. I'm about to try to really help some people ease with some pain. Like I'm about to get that voice to people who was just like me. They ain't really got about to chop it up with about certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I came out the gate like that.
Okay. Man, I wanna I'm gonna jump around a little bit, but let's get into, because you already mentioned it a couple of minutes ago about you becoming more spiritual. Your latest project, the EP that you dropped, I believe it was in January. The content was about 85% different than the traditional stuff from you. I don't think it was any like profanity in it, and it was more like faith based. just heavily centered on faith and just the importance of, like repenting from your sins, getting into the Bible, so on and so forth. What happened in your life that motivated you to shift your content and take a different approach?
I got a couple homeboys who they real spiritual, you know what I'm saying? They always been like studying, like they've been studying about like 2 years plus, 2-3 years plus, just studying the scriptures. And they used to some of them came out of the churches, some of them came from like different religions or stuff like that, and they just been, they just studied the Bible for a little while. So one of my homeboys who I actually had in my rap group or whatever at the time, he was real close to them. Like I knew him, we all from the same place. So it ain't big. It's a real small town, you know what I'm saying? So I already knew what it was, but I never really sat down and talked it up with him. Like face to face, yeah, in a minute. So I ended up, he ended up just telling me a bunch of stuff. So I was just denying. It's like, man, no, I don't believe that. Man, that's, I believe in God, but I don't believe in that book. I don't believe in none of that type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And I never even read it on my own and none of that. I'm just going off for the game, saying and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, I don't believe that. So he ended up lynching me up with my other two homeboys who been studying for years, like I said, or whatever. And they ended up pulling some scriptures for reading some stuff too. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then I'm like, I'm still like, I don't know. I'm still like, I don't know. So they send me some videos to watch. So when I watch the videos they send me, I end up going more into it, watching more and more videos, different people talking about it, different elders and stuff like that who've been studying for years, longer than they've been studying. You know what I'm saying? And it all started making sense. It just felt like it was a gap, like it was a puzzle piece that I had been needed this whole time. So this whole journey was like, boom, that was that one piece I needed to complete the picture. You feel what I'm saying? It made so much sense. Like I used to stay up, man. I'd be up 2-4 in the morning watching videos and studying, just trying to learn more and more about it. I was really seeking it. I'm like, dang, this got me like, it got me like really, really in tune with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, trying to make it, and it was putting my spirit at so much ease. You feel what I'm saying? It's put my spirit at so much ease. So after that, I just started studying more. You feel me? I called them, asked them questions. I ended up finding a school to go to get taught, and it was just like I already knew how I was when I had a worldly mindset compared to my mindset now. It's like, okay, I can see the big difference. I can see the difference from what I learned when I went there compared to what I'm really learning right now. You feel what I'm saying? I was able to just check off the boxes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, this sound right, but this really makes sense when you look into it and you really study the origin and the history behind certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like once they introduced it to me, I wanted to go study for myself, and it was like boom, I just closed that gap up for me,
And I noticed that you use like words like, I believe it's correct me if I'm wrong, but you pronounce it shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. And so what exactly is your religious or spiritual perspective on everything? Or is you consider yourself a Hebrew? Is it Judaism? Or break it down for me.
Yeah, really what it is it's like once you get intact with the Bible or whatever, right? The Bible, the scriptures, it's only dealing with nationality, like the nation of people you descend from, your bloodlines, your heritage. That's what the whole Bible deals with. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's just us coming back to our true heritage. It's just us coming back to our God-given nationality, not what man calls us. Because all these names we got, it just came from us getting conquered and colonized and captivities and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? These names is not like our original names, like African Americans, nigga, Moorish American. You know what I'm saying? Them names was just put upon us throughout different captivities, different slaveries. You feel what I'm saying? And also, when you read the scriptures, we don't find none of them names in the scriptures. So it's like if I'm in society calling myself an African or so-called African American, or I'm calling myself a nigga or a color or a black or whatever names they gave us. But when I open up one of the most powerful books, well, the most powerful book in my opinion in the world, and it don't got none of these names in here, Mexican, none of that type of stuff, it's like, okay, well, somebody lying to me. You feel what I'm saying? It's like somebody lying to me. So it's really just like, it's just Hebrew was the language. You feel what I'm saying? Israelites, that's our nationality. And when you read the scriptures, Jacob's name was changed to Israel. You read that in Genesis 32. Jacob's name got changed to Israel, and he had 12 sons, and his 12 sons made up the 12 tribes. You feel what I'm saying? And we descend from one of them tribes because it's a bloodline thing. You feel what I'm saying? It's not really a religious thing, because religions, you can convert to religions. You feel what I'm saying? I can start converting to be a Muslim. You feel what I'm saying? Or I can convert to Judaism. You feel what I'm saying? Or Buddhism. I can convert to those things. But I can't wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what? I want to be Chinese today. You feel what I'm saying? I can't do that, because that's a nationality. That's a nation of people. So this is really just bringing us back to who we truly are in God's eyes. You feel what I'm saying? It's bringing us back to our true heritage, to our true nationality, because everything we've been taught is all lies. And you see it once you start reading on your own. You feel what I'm saying? You catch them little things that we learned in the churches or what people told us, and you go read it, and it don't say nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? You don't see nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna read something totally different than what they was telling you. So it's just coming back to our true God-given nationality and heritage. That's all.
Right. So, with you already being somebody who's went against the grain with your music, although still keeping that street-oriented element initially, when you even shifted further away from that and changed your content with this latest project, what was the response like, man? What has it been like for you? Have people gravitated to it, or have they moved away? Have you noticed a difference? Paint that picture for me.
I would say right now, I really don't know yet, because like if you look at my music, I was big on videos. Like I'm dropping a video at least 2 a month, if not 1 a month. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what kind of brought all my fans in, because I dropped so many music videos. But since I changed the whole wave of my style of rap, I kind of just been testing the water. So I just been putting out short little EPs just to see. You know what I'm saying? So I really, my videos really would show me, okay, they still rocking with me, or if some still rocking with me, or if some not. Because I still got people who don't even know that I changed my style yet, but still know me from just rapping. So I still kind of get the same love, just be off of just people just knowing me from the music.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So I really can't tell if they rocking with the new tape or just they know I do music. They just like, oh, what up, bro? Ooh. It'd be something like that.
Okay.
You feel me? But when I had put that first song out that Woke Up on my YouTube channel or whatever, I got some real good feedback off of that. Okay. That's why I had put that first tape out, what really happened. So I felt like that was enough. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I never did my music off of the fans' opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was the type of person, I ain't care if I got 1 view. You know what I'm saying? As long as I got something. You feel what I'm saying? So when I started doing videos, I think I'd be able to tell, like, okay, they not, some rocking with it or some not. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I feel like after that first track, I got a good look at it for people who just so used to hearing this style of vote, and then tap in, and it's a whole different, it's a whole different style. You feel me?
Right. And is that the plan? Are you gonna consistently keep this content moving forward, or are you gonna mesh the two, or what's the plans right now?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna merge them. Like I got another EP. I just finished writing the last song yesterday or whatever. I gotta go drop it, but I'm about to drop another EP. It's called Let Me Explain. You feel what I'm saying? But when you hear that one literally is merged with everything. So I feel like that one gonna make that picture way. It's gonna modify that picture for you. It's
Gotcha.
ugly word. It's gonna make it easier to look at. You feel what I'm saying? Because I got the real world, what's going on in the real world, and I mixed it into the scripture. You know what I'm saying? I made a smooth blend with it. You know what I'm saying? So when I after I drop that one, then I'm going right back to the videos heavy. Going right back to the videos and all that stuff heavy.
That's dope. So that's interesting to hear though that you gauge the feedback off the visuals more than the actual reaction to the music, as far as like the streams and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So before we get any deeper into the conversation, let's just go back and to the beginning, to your upbringing. Tell us a little bit more about you. You know what I'm saying, outside of the music. So 48141 Vote, you represent Inkster, from what I understand. You know what I'm saying? I always hear across the Ave in your music, Exit 200. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. So just paint that pictures for us, man. Coming up, what was it like for you? What was your household like? Some of the interests you had, if you was in sports, anything like that. Paint that picture for us, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I grew up. Like I said, I grew up in Inkster. You know what I'm saying? Across the Ave or whatever. Single parent household. You know, my mom raised 3 kids. You know, my brother was always older, so me and my sister, we really grew up in the same household. My brother, he always stayed with my grandma or whatever. It was hard. You know what I'm saying? My mom, she was older, so she really didn't work. So, we had, bills late, food stamps, Section 8, you know what I'm saying? Just the typical household, you feel me? But she made sure she did whatever she had to do to make sure we got raised the right way. You feel me? But like I said, it'd be bills late, some nights and stuff like that. Some days you won't be able to eat, gotta go to school just to get a meal, stay in the shelters, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. As far as like in-house, you know what I'm saying? Then like on the outside, running streets with my homeboys and stuff like that. In school, I always played sports. I always played basketball. That was something that really kept my head on straight. I always played sports and stuff like that. So when I was playing sports, it was to the point like you had to have certain grades to play, or you had to have basically like certain feedback from teachers and stuff to be able to play on the teams, just in general. You know what I'm saying? So I really wasn't no off the wall kid in school. In school or nothing like that, because I played basketball. I started playing basketball in the 3rd grade or whatever, and I played all the way up until I think 11th grade. 11th grade was the last time I played or whatever.
Were you nice, bro? Were you nice, and what position were you?
Oh yeah, like when I was younger, like it's crazy because my position it always switched. Like when I was in 4th or 5th grade, I played power forward. I had switched schools, but I was like the biggest person at that school somehow. You feel me? So I played power forward when I went there. But my main position, I had played shooting guard. That was my main position. I played point guard for a few years too in high school, but I mainly played point guard for the longest. That's like my main thing or whatever. I think it's like in the 10th or 11th, I stopped playing sports. I ended up having my son and stuff like that, So I had my son. So after that, I went right to work. I didn't even play sports my senior year. I just went right to work or whatever. I found out my girl was pregnant or whatever, so I just went right to work and started getting stuff in order for that. You feel me? But it was like, I wouldn't change nothing about it though. You know what I'm saying? It was rough. You know what I'm saying? It was rough. But I wouldn't change nothing about it, because it's like now I know how to value things. Like out of everything I went through in my house growing up, bills being laid, lights and stuff getting cut up, all these different things. Not like that's why I say like I'm real humble. You feel me? I got a better understanding of how to value stuff. You know what I'm saying? How to cherish stuff just off of everything I went through. Fights and stuff. Just all the wild stuff, people shooting at, just all the wild stuff. You see what I'm saying? So now, like me being humble and my value towards stuff is at an all-time high now, just because I went through so much growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I meant to ask you this too. And it's a beautiful thing to see you, continue to persevere and overcome that stuff, man, and keep yourself grounded and keep a positive mindset. You know what I mean? Because it's a challenge. It's a challenge to stay positive when you're going through so many negative experiences. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing, bro. I respect that. But I meant to ask you about the numbers in front of your name, 48141. What's the significance behind that, man?
Oh yeah, that's the 48141. That's just the Inkster zip code.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just the Inkster zip code. I had like my first, like I said, I was talking about the CD. My first CD, my rap name was Most Hated.
Mm-hmm.
But when I had dropped my CD, and I did probably like 2 or 3 videos, and under that Most Hated name, but people was thinking I was a group. They was rocking with the music, but they thought it was a group. I'm like, no, I gotta find something different. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find something better so they can know it's just one person. So I ended up changing it to just putting the Inkster zip code in front of Vo, because that Vo is my nickname just in general. You know what I'm saying? As I was growing up, it'd be Ivo, Vo. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Because my real name is Ivan. You feel me? So they'd call me Vo or Ivo or stuff like that. Gotcha. So I'm like, I just put the Inkster zip code in front of the Vo. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope. Let's talk a little bit more about Inkster, man. I know y'all like right outside of Detroit, but you and I know it's a lot smaller. I had an opportunity to speak with another a microwave man a couple of weeks ago. I know he was representing Inkster, and he was telling me how small it is, but he said it's gangster at the same time. But man, what's in your opinion, how would you illustrate, the atmosphere of Inkster? If somebody is listening to this who's never been there, how would you describe it for them?
Man, it's like first and foremost, it's like a town. It's literally it's like one of them towns. It's like one of them towns you see on them country movies or something like that, when everybody know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know each other, everybody related somehow. You feel me? But it's still like a jungle. You feel me? It's still like I gotta survive. What I'm gonna do to survive? You feel what I'm saying? It's like, but it's just like it's worse because it's so small. So it's like whenever you into it with somebody, you can't run nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't hide because it's only a town. It's only like damn near 4 blocks wide, 4 blocks long. You feel like that's how little it is. Like certain turns will put you in a whole different city. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how small it is. So it's like it's like a real small jungle where everybody, more than likely, you're related to that person. You know what I'm saying? Everybody related out here somehow, some type of way, through a marriage or just any type of way you related. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a minimized Detroit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mini Detroit. It's just certain things is different. Probably like slang is different. The way we dress is a little different. But as far as like just like the crime rates and that type of stuff, that's all the same. You feel what I'm saying? That's all the same. Just the only thing different, like I said, is just probably slang, clothing, stores and restaurants, things of that nature. You feel me? But for the most part, a lot of everybody out here really related somehow. You feel what I'm saying? It had its days when everything's smooth. They had their little parades and had their little feasts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to get back to the people and do stuff for the people. But you know, it is what it is. It's always gonna be poverty wherever we at. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, I feel you. So just tell me, man. I mean, obviously, like you said, y'all super close to Detroit. There's so many Detroit rappers, from years ago, from decades ago to now. But let me know about Inkster, man. Inkster rappers. Who were some of the people representing Inkster who helped pave the way for the city's rap scene that you respect and you listen to, man, coming up?
For me, man, Microwave, man. L.O.M, UVN, 1,000 grams. And there's another rapper out here from out here. His name Out of Town. Day Ones. Day One. That's the name of their group. Day One. That's for me personally. That's who paved the way for me. You know, Microwave Man, L.O.M, UVN, Day One, 1,000 grams. You know what I'm saying? That's who I really listen to. There's some more artists out here that was rapping. You know what I'm saying? Back then, before like when I was tuning in with Inkster music, those was the first people I really was listening to or hearing about. You know what I'm saying? Mainly, for real, mainly was L.O.M for real, as far as my time frame.
Okay.
You know, L.O.M and Microwave Man, it was like the main two. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Shout out to them. I'm not hip. I'm hip to L.O.M and Microwave Man, but you said UBN and 1,000 grams and Day Ones.
Yep, Day One. Yep, it's
I might have to look them up.
Dude named one of the rappers in their name Out of Town. He be his rap name Out of Town. He be doing some real big features. He did something with Gucci Mane. He did something with Lil Baby.
What?
You know what I'm saying? He did something with GT. He did something with
Okay.
He got a few big songs out. You know what I'm saying, that he ain't did with a couple big mainstream artists and stuff like that. You know, his name Out of Town. And his group name Day One or whatever.
So
he got a few big songs out for sure.
Okay, you rocking with him? That's what's up.
Yep, and then UVN. They got some nice projects out. I had really like when I tapped in with them. This is around the time I had started rapping, and I ended up doing features with one of the artists that's in that group or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So for sure, 1,000 grams. 1,000 grams. They basically was merged in with like a lot of them rappers was still. There was like a lot of them was in L.O.M too. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of collision or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So, I mean, outside of Inkster, just coming up, who some of the people you had in rotation? Like, if somebody was to come kick it with you or ride with you, you know what I'm saying, in your teenage years, who were you listening to?
Teenage years, I listen to everybody. I listen to
or your top people, your top folks.
The top people I'm riding to, musically wise. And we talk about like locally, right?
No. We stepping
Just
away.
in general.
Yeah, we stepping away from just Inkster, just in general. It don't matter where they coming from.
Just in general, I'm listening to Mozzie. I made Mozzie heavy. Boosie. Like I listen to them type of rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like Boosie, Mozzie. I bang. Who else? I bang some local music too, though. That's always in my mix. I bang like All Star Ball, Two Boys over there. I bang their music. My homeboy Stevie B the Great. I bang his music. You know, I always got my local people. Like I said, I bang L.O.M music. It's just a mixture. You know what I'm saying? I just always had a mixture of who I'm a rock with. I bang who else? Cash Kid, Benzo. I bang a lot of the Detroit artists. Then I had my few select industry artists like Tech and Maine. If you ever heard of them, Tech and Maine.
Oh yeah, what's that? Baton Rouge.
Yeah, Baton Rouge. I bang them. I listen to a lot of music. I ain't gonna lie. Mo3, Quando, Rondo, Lil Baby. I bang a lot just to see the different styles in the different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different styles in different ways. So I really kind of jump around. But my main people I'm listening to for sure out the gate is Boosie and Mozzie for sure. Really Mozzie now, but Boosie at one point it was just nothing but Boosie. That's all we was. You know what I'm saying? That's all we was gonna ride. So just Boosie.
Okay, so that's currently what's in the playlist.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, for sure.
But
Mozzie really just all Mozzie. I like Moneybagg Yo stuff too. I like his albums. Them boys be right. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby albums be right too.
So you gravitate more.
Mozzie for sure. I'm gonna ride to Mozzie for sure.
Okay, so you gravitate. It sounds like more to the people who like you putting the pain in the music. You know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what I want to hear, man. Like, you feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? I want to hear what's real. I want to hear. Your story.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I don't really be caring about, you know what I'm saying, the chains and the cars and the women and I don't really be caring about that. Like, tell me something. Like, you feel like what you been through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Right.
I feel like that's why you got to do it. Oh yeah, like what's his name for it? Like Kevin Gates. I forgot about Kevin Gates.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Gates be like, he tell you everything. You know what I'm saying? Mozzie tell you everything. You feel what I'm saying? Stuff you ain't even think they was gonna stand the music. That's what made me do that. Like, things. He's like, damn, you say that in your song? Like, yeah. You feel like, cause it's like y'all, basically like I'm the book. You know what I'm saying? You a book, and the fans is trying to read this book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're trying to read your biography, so you gotta become one with the fans. You know?
Right.
So I be trying to listen to the people that be on that type of way.
And that's dope, man. Like you said, you putting it out there, and you know somebody's gonna be able to relate to that. You know,
yeah, for sure.
Nothing's new under the sun,
for
man.
Sure.
Yeah, man. So, talking about your music, it's someone you always speak about in your music. I know for the last like 3 or 4 projects I listened to, you always talk about your brother Jalen, or Rip Jalen. It's a lot of references to I don't know if that was your biological brother, but man, can you break down who was that and what's the importance of keeping his name alive, and what were you guys' relationship like?
Man, Jalen, man. All right, so Jalen was he was like one of my brothers, man. I ended up locking in with Jalen when I was like in like 6th grade, and he went to an opposite school, but our schools were like rivals or whatever. But it's still in the same hood, though, you know. So, you know, I met him off of that, just being in the hood and our basketball team going against each other or whatever. And then he ended up coming to my school, and we had really got more locked in, like to the point like I'm calling his mama, his dad. He calling my mom. You feel what I'm saying? His little sister's my little sister, like that. That type of relationship. Okay. You feel me? Then just been through stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, you always go through stuff just to see who real and who fake. You feel me? You know, being been through situations together and stuff and things of that nature. And he was just like he was just always silly though. He was always being goofy. You feel me? Like he really wasn't often to nothing for real. Like you would like anytime you seen bro, he about to be on some silly shit with you. You know what I'm saying? He about to be on some silly stuff anytime you see him. You feel me? Like, and he a hustle though. Like he a gambler. Like he was heavy on shooting dice, heavy on this one 2K. He was just start playing 2K to make cheese. You feel me? He was heavy on playing 2K to make cheese. Like he was just a hustling dude. You feel me? Hustling dude, real silly and shit like that, you know. And out of all my homeboys, I had already had my son before a lot of my homeboys had kids or whatever. You know, and he's about to have a son or whatever. So he had called me and we was chopping it up. This was like 2 weeks before he ended up passing away or whatever, you know. He was asking me questions like, dang, bro, man, like, you know, like, how you do it, bro? Like, how I be feeling, you know what I'm saying? You have your little man, what type of advice you be giving? You know, just asking me, like, fatherly questions. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So I'm just doing the best I can to answer. Like I said, I never seen my pop before. You feel me? So I'm just giving him just the best advice that I feel like it helped me, maybe it helped him. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, I get woke up one day. You know, so I get woke up, my girl waking me up, whatever. And I just see the post, like, you feel me? I see the post like Rip James or something like that. I'm just looking. I'm thinking it's a prank. You feel me? I'm like, hey, they lying. I know dang well. Because bro because he went off into that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, man, they lying. I know dang well that ain't true. And so I got up and I got on my phone and I kept seeing it. I was just sick, bro. I was just sick. Like I couldn't. You feel me? I was working this job, but I ain't want to quit my job. You know, I was sick. I can't believe it. I was sick, bro. That's the first time, that's the first time I had lost somebody that was like real, like locked in with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't lost a lot of niggas in the hood who I knew from the hood who was cool, but that's the first time I had lost somebody who I was like locked in with. Like I said, like I go to his mama crib, he ain't gotta be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my brother. You feel me? So when I woke up to that, I was sick, man. I was sick about it, man. And then I go to his mom crib or whatever. As soon as I walk through the door, she just, you know what I'm saying? She just started crying like crazy. She like, you feel me? I'm like, I couldn't believe it, bro. I still can't believe it. Like, in all honesty, I still can't believe it. That's where, and I had already, like, that's where that whole Life's a Gamble movement came from. You feel what I'm saying? Because not just the fact that, you know, he always gambled and stuff like that, but that's just a real statement just in general. You feel what I'm saying? Like you never know when your time gonna come. Just period. You feel what I'm saying? Like you never know when your time gonna come. You never know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? You can try to do things to get around certain situations, but who's to say that that's gonna work for you? You feel what I'm saying? So that's where that whole little movement came. Life's a gamble. That's where that came from. That's why I never let that go. And then when that happened, it just made me black out and just go harder with the music. Like, oh yeah, I gotta get us up out of here. You wanna know like what really hurt me about it though, for real, bro, is just the fact, the situation how it's going on. Like seeing his mom and then knowing like bro got killed and then her other boy is locked up, like doing some time. So she only got her little girl that's like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, you know, then his son was only I think 1 or 2 when this happened. So it's like plus he left without a pops. You feel me? It was just like it was like just the origin of the situation was really what was heartbreaking for me. You feel me? Like I used to go pick his son. I was picking his son up, all type of stuff. Like picking him up. Like basically like being like filling in for bro. You know what I'm saying? Because his little boy they was close in age. You know what I'm saying? So just that whole origin really what was breaking me, and just seeing how much I was doing, and people who said they was his friends and what they was doing for him. I'm like, I just reflect on myself. Like, what if my time came? This how my friends don't act. This how my friends don't act with my kids when my time comes. You feel? Because they really want. Like, your friends are your friends in certain situations when they need something. You know, and that like, this situation taught me a lot. You feel what I'm saying? So it was just that origin, bro. That origin of everything was just like, oh, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, to get back on a lighter side, I know when you came into the game, even now, you know, even on your recent projects, you always talked about Flight Team. You got multiple records with Stephen B. the Great. Talk about how that connection came about, man.
Man, Stephen B. the Great, man. That's like a big brother. That's like a real big brother, man. Like from the start, you feel me? Like from the start, he was just solid, bro. Like you don't meet too many people like Stephen B. the Great, bro. Especially now with the music. Like everybody's trying to get something out of you when it comes to the music. But bro, really just like a helping hand. You know, he really gonna look out for you. You feel me? So it was just like I used to mess with one of my homeboys, computer or whatever. My dog named Mon or whatever. He ended up linking me with SB because I needed somewhere to record. And he told me like, yeah, I be going to SB crib to record or whatever. You know. So I went over there, and I'm already real big on loyalty. Like if I'm gonna record here, like this is the only place I'm recording at for the most part. For all my music, I'm coming here. Now, if somebody want to feature and they ask me to come somewhere else, you know, I slide. But I try to stay like with my own video dude, my own studio, my own. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep my own little circle. So when I had first started recording or whatever, I went to SB crib. You feel what I'm saying? And ever since that, like years later, I was still just going there to record. Like we just started getting tied in. Like I pull up. It got to a point where I wasn't even pulling up for the music. I was pulling up just to kick it with bro. and he put me around a lot of big artists that's known locally. You know what I'm saying? He put me around a lot of the big artists, so he'd play my music around them, and that's where a lot of my big features came from, as far as in my upcoming with the music. You know what I'm saying? So just a solid dude, man. Just a real good person, for real. You know, all in one. You know.
And I know he does everything. I know he sings, he raps. I think he engineers,
yeah, for sure, man.
all of that.
He do everything, bro. People don't even like, man. It's crazy, bro. Like the history he got with the music it's amazing, bro. Like for real. Like when his time coming, when he get there, he get to really sit down and tell his story, bro. It's gonna be something to hear. It's gonna be something to hear, man. He did a lot for a lot of people.
Knowing that y'all have so many tracks together, and you was representing the label, did y'all ever have plans or even discussions about doing like an EP or a project together, like a joint project?
It's crazy because we actually got an EP together. We did a whole EP together. I wouldn't call it an EP because it's about 10, 11 songs, but we got a whole tape together that we did in like we did that whole tape in probably like 8 hours.
What?
In the studio, like 8 hours, back to back, knocking the songs out. We just never put the tape out. That's all it was. We never put the tape out. We ended up just getting the tape. We was waiting for the cover to get made for so long. By the time the cover was made, we ended up just both still doing other stuff and doing other stuff and just forgot about it for real.
Dang, that's interesting, man. Y'all never put it out. I'm sure a lot of people would have loved to hear that, man. I don't know if y'all still working now.
Yeah. That boy cold too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. We did like it's just like a real life. So we basically just did a lot of real life songs, and then we got a lot of samples. So it's just something smooth on that good day. You feel me? On that good spring or summer day, you can just pop that boy in, just ride to it.
Man, y'all gotta drop that, man.
That boy is nice, bro. That boy is nice. We both just telling people stuff that we ain't never said. You know what I'm saying?
So maybe possibly one day it may see the light. Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know. It might. You feel me? It might, and that's how cold it is because we can wait. We can wait to put it out, and it's still gonna be relevant. You feel what I'm saying? Like the stuff we talk about is still be relevant. You know what I'm saying? That's how cold the taste is because it gives you a whole different feel, anyways. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't want to say it might come out, but I don't want to say that it's not gonna come out. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. So with your own imprint, Life's a Gamble. Aside from you, who else falls under the roster?
Oh, under LAG?
Yeah.
And like with LAG, I kind of did LAG different. It ain't really. It's like more so like. It's like we just one family. Like all my dogs who I got in LAG, they got their own camps.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I'm like, okay, this gonna be the root. This gonna be the tree stump right here. LAG gonna be the tree stump, and y'all gonna have y'all own. Everybody got their own branch stuff. But LAG is just a family because it's more than just the music. You feel what I'm saying? It's more so like we about to try to make this like a company or something like that. That's really what my goal with it is though. You feel what I'm saying? So all my dogs who I got in LAG, they got their own camps. Like I got my homeboy, 7-6 King. You feel me? You probably heard me say 7-6 before. That's his.
Yeah.
That's his camp. He in the camp, and I got my dog, Mr. Runaway Love. You feel what I'm saying? That's his name. He got clothes. You probably see me wearing his clothes, the Runaway Love clothes or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He in the camp. And I got my dog, Tragic RNA Money. You know what I'm saying? He in the camp. That's his camp too, though. The Tragic RNA. You feel me? I got my dog Los Ro. He got GRN. He got his own camp. I got my dog 1800 Real. You feel me? That's his camp 1800. You know what I'm saying? Who else? My homeboy Dez. What's his SYBMG? My homeboy Dez. That's his camp.
Wow. So
what else?
so
You know what I'm saying? So everybody who I got under me got they They all got their own. You feel me? They all got their own movement. I got my dog Juan Beats. That's who I started off. Started off with my dog Juan Beats, Lil Ron. You feel what I'm saying? Just people. It's like a family thing. People who was already watching me before I even started establishing some type of name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So it's more of a collective, like you said, more of a family than an actual label.
Yeah, more of a family thing for sure.
Hey, that's super dope, man. I noticed you mentioned Lil Ron, and it seems like that's somebody who does the bulk of your production. Yeah, Lil Ron. I even heard you say on a track about the chemistry that y'all have is like Dre and Cube almost. So how did y'all's relationship come about and y'all develop that chemistry? You know, where you able to go in and create, man, these timeless records.
Man, because people don't even know that Lil Ron is my brother, bro. Like before this music, we was already like, you feel me? Like that's my brother. Like we ain't ran around the hood together. Like before you know what I'm saying? Before I started rapping or he, like I was like when Lil Ron first started making beats, bro. Like his beats used to be so weird. Like they was like bro, no, bro. Like that's how tight he is. Like before I even thought about rapping, you feel what I'm saying? This is years ago. Like when we young, you feel me? Like he ain't like that's like my brother, bro. Like I been through Lil Ron before, you know, before the music. So once he developing his style with the beats, and I'm starting to develop my style with the rap, it's like why not? You feel me? Like why not do some tracks together? You feel what I'm saying? It's like because he had Lil Ron already had his name with the beats. You feel me? He had already did some great EPs and albums for people in the city. You feel what I'm saying? And covers. You know what I'm saying? He had already established Lil Ron beats. You know what I'm saying? I was just in the midst. I'm in the midst of, you know. And then it's like, okay, he looking like, all right, Vogue. Like I said, the videos was stood me out. He like, bro, drop it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, drop it. Like why not? Let's collab. You feel like why not? Why not just tie in? Because I only was really messing with Juan beats anyways. Because that's the first beat. That's the first person I ever bought a beat from was Juan beats. You feel me? So it was like, so when bro, he already got his style developed, and I'm starting to finally get me a wave. It's like, boom. It's like, why not? You feel me? We already tied in behind the scene anyways. You feel me? Like why not just do it? And then we make some classics, like some of the beats I got from Lil Ron, like them my most viewed songs. You feel me? Especially my videos. Like my most viewed video I ever got was from a Lil Ron beat. You feel me? So it's just like that's why I said it's like that Dre and Cube. It's like the beat be perfect, and it just make me talk about. You know what I'm saying? It just make the story be perfect. It make the story be glass. You feel me? Every time, it's like I ain't even gotta. It's like soon as the beat come in, and it's only with them two producers. Soon as the beat come in, it's like okay, boom. I know what I'm about to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I go get the beat from somebody else. I gotta sit down and try to really think. But when I get the beats from Lil Ron, it's like I got the topic. You feel me? I got the category. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd tell you like he didn't even gotta play a lot of beats for me. He could just go to play 3 beats. Like the other day I got a beat from him. He only played 3 beats. And like the second one, like, y'all need that. You feel me? Like that's just how the chemistry, like he already know what to go to. I know what to say. Like we ain't gotta discuss none of that type of like give me this type of sound or none of that. He already know what sound I want. He already know he ain't gotta tell like, well say this, talk about this. He already know I'm gonna fill in that, I'm that other puzzle piece. So it's just that chemistry just behind the scenes was already just so tight and locked in. Like I know all his family, you know, all my family. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like we gotta lock in like this, bro. Like this is only right.
For anybody tuning in who's not familiar with your music or is familiar with your music, regardless, either way, what are maybe I guess the top 5 songs you recommend them to check out to just get a flavor of what you're bringing to the game, or even just a really personal to you? I know your music is personal in general, but what's 5 songs you would encourage people to check out from you, Vo?
5 songs. The first song, they gotta go listen. They gotta type in most hated on YouTube. Type in most hated unspoken thoughts, and listen to the song titled Unspoken Thoughts on that album. That's the root right there. You know what I'm saying? That song, that's the root right there. Listen to that. Unspoken Thoughts, Part 2. Like, really, all my no hooks. 56 bars, Unspoken Thoughts. Blame, what's that one me and Wine did? It's called Blame Me. 56 bars, the song titled Unspoken Thoughts. That's 3 right there. What else? 3. I got a song called what's that? No, I don't know, not that song. Really, that's really it for real. You really just listen to them 3. And it's a song. I got a song called Unspoken Thoughts. Unspoken Thoughts Part 2 on the album. On the album, Unspoken Thoughts Part 2. I got a no hook on there too. Cause like my no hooks, like Blame Me, 56 bars, Unspoken Thoughts, like them type of songs. I'm really telling you what I'm on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really telling you what's going on for real. So and that's really what I be trying to push. Like my everyday reality. Because I know 90% of us all going through it, but only 3 or 4% of us gonna talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? So if you ain't playing it in your car when you out and about, you definitely at the crib listening to it when you got something going on for sure. You know what I'm saying? So they might not see you. You might not be out turned up to it, and they might not see you out turning up to it and nothing like that. But you definitely ain't played it when you was wondering why you was still up there late at night. You had some of your mind because it's gonna get you through that for sure. And that's really what my goal is, because that's why I like to say your rappers I like, because I'd be up late, stretched out, listening to mine, listening to Boost, and they be helping help me with that situation. So that really was kind of like, I'm like, all right, I can have people just same exact way. So for sure, them songs, Blame Me, 56 bars, Unspoken Thoughts on my first tape, Unspoken Thoughts. Then I got another Unspoken Thoughts Part 2 on the second album, Unspoken Thoughts. I only got them 4 for real. I mean, I got a song called Cold Hearted too.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
What I'm saying? A song called Cold Hearted. That boy.
Yeah, I mess with that.
That boy nice too. Cold Hearted. I like that one too. So really just them type. I got a lot of songs stuff like that. But I say them right there. Especially that Blame Me and that Unspoken Thoughts is the main two. That'll get you like, okay, I know exactly where you're coming from now.
For sure. I mean, hey, bro, it's been a pleasure chopping it up with you, Vo. Appreciate the exclusive, man. Is there anything you want to let the listeners know before we get up out of here, bro? How they can find you, what you got on the radar coming up, man? All of that.
Yeah, man. I got my latest EP out right now called What Really Happened. It's tapping in on the spiritual side, man. Trying to tell y'all who we really are according to God, not according to man. I don't got no social medias right now, but Instagram. Instagram name is, let me make sure I get it 100% right. I'm still trying to remember it.
It says Woke the Truth.
My name is Woke _to the _truth.
Okay.
_ You feel me? I got my latest tape I'm about to come out with. I ain't got no exact date, but it's gonna be called Let Me Explain a Fusion. So you will be familiar with them bars I just spit it. That's gonna be my intro. It's gonna be longer than that though, man. And the only message I got to y'all, man, is just we living in the last days, man. It's time to wake up. It's time to repent. It's time to come back to our true heritage, our God-given nationality, and be the kings and the princesses of the earth that we supposed to be before it's too late, man. Before it's too late, all this stuff that's going on, it ain't going on just to be going on. You know what I'm saying? These are all prophecies throughout the scriptures. So I just hope y'all stay prayed up in these hard times, man. I hope y'all repent. Acts 3 and 19, y'all come back home so we can get up out of here and get our rightful spot, man. I used to beat myself up mentally It was the things that I didn't have control over that used to get to me. I was loyal when they envied me. It was something to see. I made a wave for my hood. I say that humbly. I'm an Israelite. While you mumbling, the prophets got the fake Jews stuttering. Look me in my eyes, what you see. A king to be exact, like my brethren. Yeah. Never been influenced by another man. Jail, water, grave, I got a better plan. Blackjack or spade, how your cards land. The wisdom for my age to have them wondering, like who we worshiping. Y'all, keeping the commandments make me feel like I'm in person with them. You know, it's different when you understand your working limit. I was serious from the start, even in the scrimmage. I wear my heart on the sleeve with the hand I'm lending. They judge off my image, not by my characteristics. They think we saying the same thing with two different pictures. Isaiah 5:20. They say good is evil. Show me a hood that's peaceful, not where the Jews resort. He in the hood shooting, they make it on the court. They dreams are nightmares when we jump off the porch. That's all I got so far. It's gonna be no hook though. I'm gonna keep going on.
Hey, that's super duper fire, man. I'm messing with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going on that, boy, man. I just been cooking up the last little beat. This is gonna be my intro for letting me explain.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard, bro. That's hard.
I don't know what it is, man. It's 48141 Bo. Tapping in. Just had a wonderful interview with a humble soul. And y'all go follow the movement, follow the brand, support, good feedback, bad feedback. You know what I'm saying? All that, man. All that. Go tap in, man. Get your interviews. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get the ball rolling, man. A humble soul, man. Y'all tap in.